Hi, my name's Tiffany Rozier, and I am the owner of All Star Photo Booth. I have an event photography business, as I like to tell people. We do open, enclosed, green screen. We do all kinds of really fun things, video booth options for people, sending things on social media. So you name it, we can do it with our fun photo booth. And it's again All Star Photo Booth. And I've actually had the business for just over 3 years in Hampton Roads. I actually started in August of 2014 when I moved back to the area, and super excited that in the short amount of time, I guess I'd like to say, is I've had the chance to book about 350 events. And although it's my own company that I started, I do have a great team of individuals who help me to run the different events that we have, not just in Hampton Roads, but around Virginia and in Maryland and North Carolina. So tonight, when you're actually watching this, I will be in Northern Virginia working with one of my corporate clients who are based here in Hampton Roads. Um, I had a chance to do their holiday party in 2014, which was my first December doing the photo booth. And they were really happy. They were impressed with the business ethics and the fun and everything that myself and my team portrayed, that they asked us to come back in 2015. They then asked us to come back in 2016, but then added two more locations. And instead of just doing the events in Hampton Roads, they had us travel to Richmond and Northern Virginia. And then this year, they asked us to travel to the Lynchburg area. So that's pretty exciting. And the reason I wanted to just share that is because you are at a place where you are learning some amazing tips, getting some great advice from Michelle and all of the great speakers and people that she's bringing in, or getting to video in and record for you when we can't be there in person. But we just want to share things that can help you as you grow in your journey. And so I will tell you that how you treat people, how you work with your clients, that's what really makes a difference. So to have this client who I was counting, I actually have done 10 events for this client after we finished this season, because every year they keep having us back, and every year that they grow, they keep asking us to grow with them and providing the photo booth services. But the other reason, excuse me, that I share that with you is it didn't just happen overnight. I didn't just wake up and say, oh, I'm going to do my business, and now I know everybody and I'm connected. It took a lot of networking. It took a lot of marketing, of course. But what I really want to talk with you all about for just a couple of minutes is getting involved in a professional association. As I mentioned to you, I am the owner of All Star Photo Booth, but I'm also the president of the International Live Events Association Hampton Roads chapter. And I'm also the co-chair for the Hampton Roads Chamber Ambassador Program, so a group of volunteers that help new businesses and businesses in Hampton Roads to get connected and really grow their businesses. And my role with ILEA as the president is, I feel like my role is to really help people get connected, provide opportunities for networking, provide opportunities for business growth and development and leadership development. To me, those are the reasons why I've chosen to get involved in such an amazing organization. I also want to say that with ILEA Hampton Roads, we are an internationally affiliated event planners or event professionals organization. And I think that that speaks volumes to know that there are people in Australia, there are people in Middle Eastern countries, in China, in Washington State, in Canada, all these different places around the world that I have been able to reach out to for advice. How do you run a photo booth business in your country? Hey, I have a client that lives in Indiana. Who in ILEA in Indiana could help me out and provide great services to them? So I think really getting involved in a professional organization is something to really think about. And I know that there are a lot of different groups, a lot of different kind of people that get together and they love sharing and helping each other out. And I think that's absolutely amazing, because there are some groups that are informal that you may choose to get involved with. And then there are groups that are more formal, like ILEA or the Chamber. And so the reason why I say that is being involved with such an amazing organization, like I said, has given me the chance to grow professionally and personally, and it's given me more opportunities to connect with people who can learn about what I do and I can learn about what they do, and in turn we can help be great professionals and provide great services to clients, in Hampton Roads and beyond. So I definitely would encourage you to consider getting involved in an organization that helps to kind of fill the needs of what you're trying to do and grow with your business. I will share a little story that it actually was 2 years ago, almost about this time, that I joined ILEA Hampton Roads. Someone had kept asking me and asking me, you should join ILEA. Don't you want to join ILEA? And I'm like, I don't know what this is. And even though I knew because they told me, but I felt like I wasn't, quote unquote, good enough. I wasn't experienced enough. Like I had just started my business. There was no way I could be at that same caliber of people that, I saw being in this organization. And so I kept saying, no, no, no. Well, somebody asked me, like I said 2 years ago, and I said, you know what? Let me just sign up. Let me see what this is about. I'm at that place now in my business where I feel a little more confident, a little more comfortable. So I did. I went online. I signed up. It was a mid-year membership drive, so the rates were like almost half price, and it was the best decision that I ever made. I went to a couple of meetings in 2016, between January and June. I had a chance to go to the end of the year gala. Decided to renew because I'm like, this is, I think I like this. I think this is good from, where I am at my business, meet some great people, make some new connections. And then I got involved and I decided to be on a committee, and it was programs and education. And by November of last year, I was actually appointed to be on the board for the rest of the year to help out with programs and education. And basically, that was providing opportunities for networking and professional development, bringing in speakers, organizing events and activities for our local members. I really enjoyed that experience and wanted to continue on the board into this year after I had renewed, but actually had the opportunity to be in the role as the president of ILEA Hampton Roads. So that is the current role that I have right now. And so I get to work with amazing professionals who are part of the board. I get to work with amazing professionals who are members and people who are up and coming in their businesses. And that's what I love about ILEA. We get to do professional development opportunities. We get to do networking. We get to laugh. We get to have fun. We get to be social. And it's really helped to make me, as I said, grow in my professional development of my business and the relationships, not only locally, but as I was mentioning, internationally, like people that I have to go visit when I'm out of town, or when like I said, when I need business client people to help my clients when I can't provide services for them out of the area. But I will tell you this one little tip about ILEA Hampton Roads right now. We are doing our mid-year membership drive, so it's my one little plug. Right now, as I mentioned, the rates are actually reduced because it's the middle of the year. They reduce the rates pretty much by half. And so if you are just getting started, it's actually $175, but we give you a $50 code that you can use. And so that's for the rest of the year. So you get 7 months for that. And if you are a student taking classes in like hospitality or tourism, culinary, programs like that, those are actually eligible to qualify you as a student member. And it's only $50 for the entire rest of the year, period. And then we have all the different events that you can come to. So that's going to be running from December 4th to December 5th, December 4th to December 13th, because it will end at our holiday party. But you can go online to ileahamptonroads.com and check out more information. So that's my little plug. I told Michelle I'd kind of mention that in there. But I mentioned that, like I said, not because it's about numbers, but it's about experiences. And so I hope whether it's with ILEA Hampton Roads or the Hampton Roads Chamber, I know that there's other organizations like NACE with people that are in catering, and MPI, people who are involved in meeting professionals. There are so many great opportunities, and I am just absolutely thrilled to have been invited to share some words with you. Again, I wish I was there in person, but I told Michelle, hey, I would love to like make a video if that's okay, because my event is actually going on tomorrow night at the same time that, well, actually tonight when you're watching this, it's happening right at the same time. But this was important enough to me because it was important enough to Michelle to share with you all about the professionalism of the industry and what she's doing to help you to be amazing event professionals. So again, my name is Tiffany Rozier. My company is All Star Photo Booth. I'm also president of ILEA Hampton Roads and the co-chair for the Hampton Roads Ambassadors. And I would love to get the chance to spend some time with you guys in person as you're finishing up your series, maybe do a lunch or dinner with you all and Michelle, something fun like that. But if there's anything that I can ever do to assist you in any way possible, please feel free to reach out. I know that Michelle will make sure that you guys have my contact information, but have a wonderful evening. I wish you the best of luck and success, and I can't wait to see you at some of the events around Hampton Roads. Thanks, guys, and have a great night.